for ESPN Fresno. We got Kobie Turner, who's going to join us here. We got you on the headset here. We got Byron Young. Nice to meet you guys. Let's get you on the headsets. And we're live. We're doing this live right here on the ESPN Fresno airwaves, home of the LA Rams, too, right here on 14th.
Oh, come on.
So good to have you guys on. How are we doing on this Wednesday afternoon?
We're doing great, man. It's awesome to be here with Bounty, be here with BY, my wingman, on the field, and to be here with Bounty, my wingman, off the field.
Tell me what you guys are doing with Bounty here. You guys wingman, tell me a little bit about the partnership.
Yeah, so it's a real authentic partnership. I mean, I think of whenever, I'm at home watching football games or anything like that, we'll get some wings going, and I cannot get the couch dirty. My wife would kill me.
Of course.
So I got to make sure I have my Bounty with me. Sometimes when I'm cleaning up around the house, too, I try to be the best wingman I can be for my wife as well. And so, on the field and off the field, Bounty's there, BY's there as my wingman on the field, obviously.
Same side of you, right, Byron? You got to make sure you can't get the couch dirty, right? You got to be ready and clean when you're eating those wings. Got to be a good wingman, right?
Most definitely. I agree with what he said. Like on the field, this is definitely my favorite teammate, wingman for sure. On the field and off the field, with Bounty and eating, regardless if it's on the couch or in the bed, or I'm a guy that I like to eat a little bit in the bed. So definitely have Bounty right there with me and never let me down. So
these wings look good. I'm looking at them right now.
You should definitely trust
over there. Just going crazy.
We are crushing a couple of them.
Crushing a couple of each. We'll do it at the end here. I just want to talk to you guys. You guys have been great teammates this year, teammates, wingmen. You had a great season, right? And just tell me about, being a great wingman on the football field when you guys are teammates out there.
Yeah, I think it starts honestly from the very beginning. Me and BY, we did pre-draft training together when we came in together as rookies. We were roommates, and so we've continued to be able to build up that rapport and that camaraderie. And I can say that honestly for this team, I think one of the biggest steps that we made is to continue to feel more and more like a family. Like our trip to Hawaii, where you get to just bond with people just as men and as human beings, as people with their families, and you really get to see who we all are off the field. And so all of that camaraderie comes together to be able to play good ball together. And then when it gets to on the field, I mean, I know the different ways that BY's in a stance and what that means, what type of move he's going to do and how I can cover it up. Or BY might love his matchup, and he might be like, yo, like, I'm gonna go take this one, cover me. Yeah. And I'm able to cover him, and you're really able to work 2 as 1 and then really 4 as 1 along our defensive front. And I think that plays dividends to be able to have that camaraderie off the field to where you can build trust just in the human being in general, and then throughout the work that you put together throughout the week, you build trust as a teammate, and that shows up on Sundays.
BY, I got to talk. This unit, you guys are all, this is one of the most fearsome units I think out there in terms of it, and just how you guys are able to be such a cohesive partners, a unit to this defense, the way you guys attack each week in and week out this season.
Honestly, I say like preparation at the end of the day, like the way we, go about our business, the way we, step on the field and have that type of approach that we want to get better, and work off each other and just knowing each other's tendencies. Communication is like the biggest thing that we, rely on. And like I was telling them earlier, our similar backgrounds. I think a lot of us got like similar stories that we kind of like feed off each other. And since they got in, and since me and Kobie been here, we always kind of fed off each other. We just every game we got better and better. So I just think, after a while, we just had a mindset like, we could be the best. We could be the unit that like a lot of people don't want to face. And that's kind of like our mindset every time we step on the field. Like, it don't matter who we go against, we always going to try to be the best group on the field. We don't look at stats. We just want to get to the quarterback, regardless if we sack him or not. We want to pressure him. So,
So I want to ask you about Bounty. Like, if you had to compare, like, who's like a reliable, like the reliability, the pickup ability, the strength from the Bounty kind of. Like, you catch what I'm throwing down. Who's some guys you could kind of say that are like these Bounty towels here?
Right there.
Right here.
Not just because he's right here, but like he's a captain for 2 years. Going into his 4th year. So that says a lot about his character and the type of guy he is and who you want to be a part of. So, him, Matthew Stafford, Devontae, Puka, them sort of guys, and just, the way what they bring to the team and, just being reliable and, just being something that you need. They like the glue for the team, and, you can't do nothing without them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned Devontae. Real quick, Fresno guy, Fresno State guy. We love seeing him on the team this year. How great was him on the unit this year for you guys?
It was incredible. I mean, we we call Devontae and Puka Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
That's all right.
When you get there in the red zone, I mean, he is the threat. And then obviously out in the open field as well. But one of the biggest things for me was, being able to see him come in, the presence that he brings to the locker room. And, I mean, dude is just having so much fun. Like, you can tell just the way that he's enjoyed being a part of this team and the way that we've thrived because he's been there. I mean, we're sitting there just sharing stories, talking, like, whatever it may be. He's just a high-quality individual, first and foremost, a high-quality person. And obviously he's a great player, and he's shown that and proven that even in his 12th season, I believe, this year.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to wrap up here with maybe having some wings.
Go ahead, grab
Let's
one.
see what we got here. Are we
like a
drumstick
miso glaze.
Yeah, we're seeing this a little bit. We're gonna get the wing here. You guys need some, right?
I might get a little celery. I had a couple too.
You guys
too
need
many
a
wings.
little drumlet, or what are we doing here?
Over there.
All right, you're good. All right.
Are you what type of wing guy are you? Like what? Are you a flat? Are you a drum?
Flat's
are you lemon
go.
pepper?
You got to get the flat. The flat
Okay.
gets more meat into it, though.
Uh-huh.
But I think I need a little bit of bounty.
No doubt.
That's Blue Ranch.
Yeah, no. I don't know if I do the blue cheese. I'm not into the blue cheese.
Yeah.
So,
You don't like it?
Kobie, you want to be a good wingman? Give me a towel here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, you might need two.
Might need a few. But I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much for coming on the show. ESPN Fresno. Shout out to Fresno, and maybe we'll be talking about you guys playing at your home field for a Super Bowl next year.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. All right. Kobie
Appreciate you
Turner,
guys.
Byron Young right here. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more show right after this.